Hey everyone, welcome back to another review. Today we got Paper Mario for the N64. Now I've recently 100% completed this game. I'll leave the link in the description down below if you're interested. I'll be using my 5-point system as always. 1 for gameplay, 2 for extras and modes, 3 will be for music, 4 will be for graphics, and 5 will be replayability. And of course, this is just all my opinion. So, without further ado, let's get started. Paper Mario is a role-playing game developed by Intelligent Systems for the Nintendo 64, released in 2001. The game starts off with Mario and Luigi receiving a letter to come attend a party at Princess Peach's castle. When there, Mario goes looking for the princess. When he finds her, they're quickly interrupted by the castle rising into the sky, with Bowser being responsible, of course. He recently stolen the Star Rod from Star Haven that allows Bowser to wish for more power and invincibility. Mario immediately steps in to face Bowser to protect the princess, but is easily defeated. He's knocked out the window, falling to his demise when the noble star spirits, the protectors of the Star Rod, come to his aid. They send Mario on a journey to help rescue all the imprisoned star spirits that Bowser locked away after attaining the Star Rod. Mario won't stop searching the Mushroom Kingdom until he's found all 7 star spirits and rescues Princess Peach. Point 1. Gameplay. Paper Mario's gameplay is a blend of traditional turn-based strategy games and a Mario-esque platforming system. Mario has the ability to jump and attack with his hammer in both the overworld and in battle. Landing a hit outside of battle would grant you a first strike that would allow you to damage the opponent without using a turn. You could even deal more damage with the action command. This required careful timing by pressing certain buttons or holding the joystick to one side until necessary. Even can block opponents' moves with careful timing when receiving damage. We control Mario and a party of followers as they journey through the Mushroom Kingdom, exploring dungeons, managing stats, battling enemies, and more. Enemies would grant you experience points, XP for short. After almost every fight, you need 100 XP to level up. Every level up you could choose between 3 stats: health, HP, flower power, FP, and badge points, BP. HP allows you to take more damage, FP allows Mario to use special moves more often, and badge points allows Mario to equip badges to grant him those special moves like Power Jump and Power Smash, or even take less damage per hit from enemies. And you could even apply special effects like sleep or paralysis, even reduce their attack and defense as well. Enemies in this game are all iconic enemies from the Mario universe. Goombas, Koopas, Bullet Bills, Monty Moles, the list doesn't end. With every enemy having different stats from health, attack, defense, and abilities. This made this one of the best RPG strategy games to this day. Every move you make has to be thought out carefully. Choosing the right attack is crucial for victory. Jumping on a spiked enemy would hurt Mario, and using the hammer on air enemies is useless for their outer reach. Next, I want to talk about the exploration and platforming. Paper Mario is a giant map where you have to progress through each level to reach the next. You'd have to journey over hills, bridges, facing danger around every corner. Along the way, Mario is joined by partners that help him through his journey with special moves in and outside of battle. This allowed for some very clever puzzles. Eventually, you'd reach the dungeons where the star spirits are being kept. Mario would have to use his knowledge to traverse over gaps and lock doors to reach the end. Also, Mario's partners would have a big role in helping Mario reach the end. For using Kooper's shell as an example, to hit buttons that are unreachable, or Bombette to blow a hole in a cracked wall, and many more exciting abilities for each character. After each chapter, you could play as Princess Peach for a short segment to find out clues to help Mario on his quest. So, the first point is a no-brainer in my opinion. It has to go to Paper Mario with its clever battle system that makes you think every move, the action command for a stronger hit or even block damage, its basic platforming that leads to some excellent exploring and inventive puzzles that keep you guessing, and a wonderful level up system that allows you to choose your own stats along the way. Now to the second point, modes and extras. Now, since Paper Mario only has a story mode, I'll be talking about some extras instead. Along Mario's travels, there are several badges you can obtain by doing certain objectives. There are star pieces you can collect that are hidden from sight, and partner power-up blocks that boost the partner's damage and also give the partner new moves along his journey. This added a lot to the exploration, for you would have to search every inch to find all these collectibles, in trees, under blocks, across ledges, etc. You could even find letters across Mushroom Kingdom that needed to be delivered to the rightful owner. Mario would obtain star pieces for his duties of being a mailman. Star pieces were used to sell for rare badges that you can't find anywhere else in the game, so finding star pieces were pretty rewarding. There's also some extra fights that Mario can challenge along the way. These were not mandatory, but were also fun to see if you could match up to these strong boss-like characters. From different sized bloopers, a black-colored Shy Guy, can't see Koopa, and even fight the karate dojo to test your skills. For the second point, I'll give it to Paper Mario. There was just enough extra things to keep you intrigued and made you kept looking out for secrets around every turn. Third is for music. This is another easy one in my books. Paper Mario has an amazing soundtrack. It had cheerful, intense, creepy, exciting music. It added depth to each level, for the music changed in every new area to make us feel like we're alongside Mario in his journey. Best example is Forever Forest music. This forest is dark, creepy, and scary. You hear sounds of howling in the distance while creepy music plays in the background. It really puts you on edge being there. Not to mention, one wrong turn would lead you straight back to the entrance of the forest. This makes you want to exit the haunted forest as fast as possible. Other examples would be Shy Guy's Toy Box that has clown-type music, or Yoshi's Island that makes you feel like you're on a vacation. There was music almost every second of the game, and I loved it all. So for that, Paper Mario gets the third point. Fourth is for graphics. As the title of the game says, paper. Paper Mario is not just a catchy name in this instance. Nearly every character in the game is drawn as a flat 2D sprite. From characters, objects, even buildings are made out of paper. The Nintendo 64 does a great job at portraying these models as paper. For 3D models were not as developed at this time on this system, so this allowed for some clever animations, like when falling, a character would slowly fall just like paper would. I always loved this simple touch they added. Though the idea of being paper is more expanded in the sequel Thousand Year Door, it was still enough to be unique from any other game. I also want to mention the animations for Mario's moves and enemy moves. They were subtle yet exciting when performing these attacks. All the details and thought they put into each move is truly remarkable. It adds more enjoyment in the battle and keeps you wanting to see all the moves the game has to offer. For the fourth point, I'll give the point to Paper Mario for its unique style of graphics that are lovable right from the start of your journey. Now the last point is replayability. As always, this point is generally the hardest out of them all. Paper Mario has some good replayability with all the badges they have to offer. Though I think the badges are too high of a cost, this mechanic of the game allows you to fight every battle differently. This could mean using badges you don't normally use, or certain strategies like focusing on items or star power, or even just raw damage or defense. Also, you could use partners that you would never normally use at that point into the game. Though most bosses require you to use the partner you found in that chapter, it still makes for a challenge trying out different partners. Another point about the badges that I wish was in the game was randomization. If the badges weren't always the same at that point into the game, it would allow for a lot more replayability and excitement when finding a new badge. Another small detail I like to mention about using different partners is that each partner Mario has, they have their own dialogue. This adds a lot to the character's depth and also replayability, for you could see text or responses different for each character through Mario's journeys. So the last point has to go to Paper Mario for enough replayability to change the experience for each time you play the game. These are small details but sure do add up in the grand scheme of things. So there you have it, a perfect 5 out of 5 in my books, with a fantastic story and dialogue, fun turn-based battles, unique design and characters, lovable music in each level, and creative replayability. For anyone that hasn't played Paper Mario before, I'd highly recommend this game or any in the series. I want to thank everybody for watching, and definitely check out my full playthrough of Paper Mario in the link down below. If you guys want to see more videos like this, then definitely feel free to subscribe. Hit that like button if you enjoyed this video in some way, and feel free to leave some comments. I'll always get back to you guys. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you on the next video. Goodbye.